Good morning. Welcome back to Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I'm doing a quick check on Throwers Reddit really quick this morning just to make sure I didn't miss any news that I wanted to talk about. We're gonna go back and grab the results from the bearing polls, which we talked about a little bit last week, but I don't think that there was any real news or anything to talk about that I wanted to talk about, basically. The only thing I did want to mention is ECM is scheduled for March, so take a look at that. East Coast Masters, hopefully I'll be there. That is right around the due date of my daughter, so I can't guarantee it, but luckily Pittsburgh close enough so it's just a drive, so it's like an hour, maybe hour and a half, so hopefully I'll be able to make it. Okay, nothing I want to talk about there. Monday Morning Yo-Yo, this is where you get your G2 drop news last week, this week, other news that is something I want to talk about throughout the yo-yo industry, things that are yeah, just news related, something I want to talk about that's not other drops, I guess, basically. So first things first, I'm gonna grab those poll numbers. Okay, and I mean, this is just people that voted that saw my video, so if you like a bearing, just use that bearing. This is just what overall the community responded with. So the best bearing type, so your favorite bearing type, 38% of the votes said the concave with the groove, and then 29% of the votes said the CT or like the Ripper style bearing. At only 15% people like concave and only 18% people like flat bearings. So that's your numbers. So the majority of people like either centering with a groove or just a CT. And then the percentage wise for people's least favorite bearing, flat came in at 58%. And then also our favorite bearing came in at 20%. So you either really like the concave with a groove or you don't like the concave with a groove, I guess. But that's just some of the numbers I wanted to share with you guys from topic of discussion in the yo-yo community last week. So then last week, I think we had a drop. No, last week we didn't have a drop. We might have before Monday Morning Yo-Yo, maybe. But that's part of what I told you guys on the New Year's video, is that I wasn't stressing about drops. So I had scheduled that I might have one Thursday or Friday, and we didn't get to it. So this week's drop, your numbers are going to be limited here on these, so that's why I'm adding one color and moving it back from today, Monday, to Tuesday. So we're gonna have this colorway right here that I'm working on the name. It's a pink base with a pink to purple to blue, some sort of unicorn swirl right here on the aftershock. All glitches for a slight vibe. Then we have this splash color, kind of like this swampish. It's a brown with a blue splash on the aftershock. And then here it is. It was right behind me this whole time. We're gonna have the First Blood swirls on the Pelican 2019 so that we can have a larger number of yo-yos. Otherwise we're gonna have like 10 yo-yos. Add in those Pelicans, we'll hit that 20 yo-yo goal. When we have a drop, we wanna have 20 yo-yos to make sure enough of you can get one. Excuse me. So we're gonna set that up for Tuesday. I was gonna do 7, but Jonah has his music club, it's more like a club. He has that on Tuesday. So we're gonna say Tuesday at, yeah, we should be home by 7. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna have the aftershock colors, their glitches for slight minor vibe, and then we will have the first base, not the first base, the First Blood swirl. I have the first base on my mind because that's the other thing we've got to do here, is draw the winners from the beginner yo-yos as we start to go through those for the video about what the best beginner yo-yo is. So let me pull up this video over here and get you guys a winner. All right, we're back. So our first winner we drew was Bruce Wayne, who unfortunately is not a subscriber, so they cannot win. The rules of the contest were simple. So then our second drawing winner was Chillin' Villain. Chillin' Villain on YouTube, send me a message. It's really hard to do via YouTube, so I would say send it via Instagram, G2YoYo's Instagram account. Send me a message, Villain, and you will have a box of yo-yos coming to you after I do the testing and reviews kind of video for the beginner yo-yos and tell you guys which one is the best one to start out with. That's it for Monday Morning Yo-Yo, except for one thing. A lot of you saw this bimetal and you thought it looks like a bimetal aftershock, which is fair, definitely is fair. But I just kind of wanted to show the differences since we are releasing some of the retirement aftershocks right now. You're definitely wider. We're still making changes to this one too, by the way. But you can also see that the rims are fatter. Kind of just makes it just a completely different feel in the hand. Diameter, just slightly bigger as well. So it's a slightly bigger yo-yo. The rims are just a bit fatter. But it does still kind of have that look to it a little bit. I'll be more interested to see what the updated bimetal looks like compared to it after we make some slight changes, slight rounding on the rim a little bit, as well as making it wider. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you tomorrow.